Two topics that I found fascinating during this course included false advertising and code of ethics. In studying false advertising and misleading marketing, I was able to learn about the fall of so many different companies stemming from their dishonesty. Proverbs 10:9 says, "Whoever walks in integrity walks securely, but he who makes his ways crooked will be found out." To be able to walk securely, Taco Bell, for example, should have been completely upfront about the fillers in their meat. They claimed that they had seasoned beef, which actually turned out to be lots of oats and different fillers. This situation goes to show that false advertising is not only unethical, but it can lead to repercussions that can threaten the reputation and the financial stability of the company for years to come. Taco Bell had to deal with lawsuits and lots of different marketing to ensure that, yes, our beef is still beef, so that the public knew. According to Stanwyck, corruption is used to gain favorable advantage over others. As companies become more and more about money and personal gain, they can forget about the needs of others, and honesty is no longer an important value. Beyond false advertisement, I was also fascinated to learn about the different codes of ethics for different companies. Hershey's code of ethics was inspiring to read. Hershey's clearly focused on integrity, transparency, diversity, and honesty. They also claim to not falsely advertise by stating, "We must never make misleading or false statements about our products or those of our competitors." Hershey seems to be upholding biblical standards by being transparent with everyone involved. The code discusses the commitments they maintain to different groups of people involved with Hershey's. For example, here's their commitment to stockholders. "We act honestly and transparently at all times, maintaining the trust of our stockholders have placed in us." Then the code also lays out specifics behind the communities to fellow employees, consumers, the marketplace, stockholders, and the global communities. The code is overall very well stated and organized. I was pretty inspired to read it. The Code of Ethics also addresses different issues that employees may encounter and talks about different ways you can think through the process. For example, you can ask yourself, "Would I feel comfortable if others knew about it?" And different questions like that. Hershey's also guarantees that employees will be protected if they make anonymous reports. In reading from Verite in session 5 about the working conditions in different countries in Africa, I'm grateful for the code of ethics that we work under in the United States. For example, the minimum wage in the Seychelles is $2.46 per hour in US dollars. This is not a livable wage, and so I wasn't surprised at all to see that people work 45 to 55 hours a week there. I also noticed that many countries in Africa may have protections and regulations for their employees, but they're not usually enforced for specific individual companies. And specific trades like fishermen may not always have any protections at all. Colossians 3:23 to 25 says, "Whatever you do, work heartily, as for the Lord and not for men, knowing that from the Lord you will receive the inheritance as your reward. You are serving the Lord Christ, for the wrongdoer will be paid back for the wrong he has done, and there is no partiality." Overall, I've learned so much from this class about how to apply biblical values to leadership, and I plan to take those with me as I go through life. Thank you.